everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here with a little video for you. Manchester United have just lost 2-1 to FC fucking Midtjylland. What a shocking performance and result that was. Louis van Gaal, get out of Manchester United, you absolute Dutch toad, because you are destroying the club. You're a shocking manager, mate. How is this even possible? How are we losing to FC freaking Midtjylland? I've never even freaking heard of them before the Europa League draw. You know? And now we're going there and we're getting bullied and bossed around and beaten in every aspect of the game by FC Midtjylland. And we've spent all this money. Okay, we've got kids out there today, basically kids, but we've still got a lot of freaking expensive players. I just don't understand how we can be playing so bad. It was revert to shitty Dutch tactics again today. You know, we were passing it around slowly, boring, and once FC Midtjylland realised that Manchester United weren't going to be effective with that style of play, they just committed numbers forward and moved the ball quickly forward on the counter-attack. Our midfield non-existent, our defence absolutely inexperienced and gas-tastic today. How we didn't get, you know, beaten by a bigger margin is beyond me, because it was that bad. Louis van Gaal perseveres with this absolutely gas-tastic system of football. It's reverted to shit. And not only that, it's reverted to shit with inexperienced players in there. You know, the likes of Donald Love giving the ball away for their first goal and made a couple of key errors throughout the game, really. You know, no blame on the lad. He's a young lad, you know what I mean? These things are going to happen. It's a learning experience for him. It's not really that sort of a game you would expect to be too much of a problem for Manchester United. But, you know, Donald Love, not a good performance from him. Juan Mata, a player who is vastly experienced. And what does he do? He goes out there and performs like an absolute mug. Herrera, I'm sorry, but you are absolutely gas-tastic under Herrera. What sort of a performance was that? Unbelievable. Memphis Depay, he got a goal today. Memphis Depay, you're shit, lad. What a shocking performance from Memphis Depay. The players get a lot of blame for me tonight because they were so poor, but they're shackled by the system. The system's so sidey, boring, passy, Dutch toad bullshit that it's hard for any player to stand out in it and make something happen. That's what it seemed like anyway. Louis van Gaal was more concerned about not getting the loss today than getting the result, which is what actually happened in the end. We got the freaking loss. Because as soon as FC Midtjylland realised they could commit numbers forward to Manchester United and cause problems to our inexperienced defence, they did that time and time again, especially in the second half. They were piling all sorts of pressure on Manchester United. We look like the second-rate side, we look like the pub side, and that's effectively what we are under Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal is driving this club into the absolute ground because of performances like that. Look at the lineup out there, it's not good enough. Yes, we've got a lot of injury problems. That back four, I'm sorry, but it's laughable, man. I mean, I love Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling's been a very good player for us this season at the start of the season, but he's basically John O'Shea, Wes Brown. You know, he's not your Yatstam, he's not your Rio Ferdinand, he's not your Nemanja Vidic. No. He's freaking, you know, he's like a good defender. He's somebody who needs to be playing alongside a top-quality defender. Yes, we've got injury problems. We've got Donald Love in there. He's made a mistake for the first goal, made a few errors throughout the game. You know, I'm not putting too much blame on Donald Love. It's all about Louis van Gaal, really. It's all about the system. The system is the issue. So negative, so boring. Against FC Midtjylland. And FC Midtjylland were the opposite. They were going for it. I mean, they brought us down to their level, or we brought them up to our level. I don't know who's higher than who, actually, in terms of levels, because, you know, Midtjylland completely deserved to win the game tonight. Manchester United was shocking. Our players didn't perform. The system didn't work. I'm sorry, but I say it again, Louis van Gaal has got to go. It's about time he leaves, because with him in charge, you just don't know how bad it could get for Manchester United this season. We could get out and get knocked out of the Europa League. Okay, we'll probably beat FC Midtjylland 4-0 at Old Trafford. At least I would freaking expect us to. Probably won't. And we could end up finishing, what, 5th, 6th, 7th, who knows, under Louis van Gaal this season. So come on, we've got to make the chop, got to make the decision, got to make the decisive move board and get rid of that freaking Dutch toad once and for all. Anyway, I'm absolutely gutted about that performance. I just thought it was so bad against a team we really should be beating. Nobody likes going away to games like that in Europe, but come on, this is Manchester, you fucking United, for Christ's sakes. Sorry about the blasphemy, but, you know, it calls for it. It's just a completely unacceptable series of events. Get rid of that Dutch toad. Players, sort your freaking act out, because it's just not good enough. And that's basically it. Let me know what you guys thought about the performance today. I cannot believe it. Completely shocking performance. Louis van Gaal, you're an absolute moron, pal. Sort your freaking life out. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD here. Thanks for watching. Chuck a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And take it easy. Ah!